Hello everyone and welcome to this month's edition of the Butterfly Princess Bistro. This month we're doing a culinary dispensary of Croatian-inspired Odyssey at the Butterfly Princess Bistro. This is going to be a 3-course meal, so here goes. So the Butterfly Princess Bistro, a whimsical enclave where regal charm meets coastal authenticity, invites diners on a journey through Croatia's sun-drenched landscapes. With its cultured menu blending tradition and playful irrelevance, the bistro's Croatian-inspired offerings. So for the main dish we have Gadgina Bruzaro, Magrica and Rosa. Transcend mere substance, embodying centuries of history, cultural pride and the Adriatic soul. This journey will explore symbolism and legacy of each dish, revealing how the bistro reimagines heritage with a crown tip flourish. So welcome to our Croatian-inspired Odyssey, and I hope you enjoy this virtual Croatian-inspired menu. Now that we're out here, I would like to welcome you into the restaurant. So this is going to be our sitting for this month. 1 minute. Backgrounds. So for our main course, we have a dish called Gadgina Brunzaro. These mussels are love letters to the sea, simmered in garlic, wine and just enough mischief. History. Originating in the Dalmatian Croatia's coastal heartland, Gadgina Bruzo translates as mussels in a Bruzo sauce dates to the 19th century. The term Bruzo derives from the Venetian brusa, a fisherman's stew born from necessity. Sailors simmered freshly caught mussels in white wine, garlic, tomatoes and parsley, using stale bread to thicken the broth. The dish anticipates cultural provenance, transforming humble ingredients into a maritime masterpiece. Cultural significance. This dish mirrors Croatia's symbolic relationship with the Adriatic coastal villages, historically relied. The dish mirrors Croatia's symbolic relationship with the Adriatic. Coastal villages historically relied on mussel farming, and Brunosia became a communal ritual offering prepared in large pots for festivals or family gatherings. Its simplicity underscores Dalmatia's values, resourcefulness and respect for nature and convenience. Why is this important? Beyond subsistence, Gadgina Nuremberg symbolises ecological stewardship. Croatian farms adhere to subsistence practices, preserving maritime biodiversity. The dish also bridges past and present, as modern chefs elevate it with artisanal wines and Helen tomatoes, while honouring its rustic roots. Preparation. Mussels are purged of the sand, then saluted with olive oil, garlic and diced tomatoes. White wine beguiles the pan, followed by a shower of parsley and breadcrumbs. The dish is served al dente with crusty bread soaked up with bringly garlic-infused broth. Global significance. While rooted in Dalmatia, Brosnazoro has sailed beyond Croatia, inspiring Italian independent and French models. Its global appeal lies in its versatility, a canvas for local flavours. Real story. Legend tells of a 19th century fisherman who caught in a storm salvaged his merger catch by simmering mussels in wine, gifted by a tavern keeper. The resulting dish fed his crew and birthed a tradition. As the Butterfly Princess Bistro, the mussels are sourced from Salta Island, where farmers still sing savouring harmonies as they harvest. For the dessert dish, we have a dish called margarita. This is 6 layers of decadence. Don't blame me if you're ruined for the cake. The princess writes. History. Margarita translates as Hungarian lady, emerged in the early 20th century, likely influenced by Austro-Hungarian peasantries. Its layered structure and chocolate glaze reflected opulence of Zagreb's cafe culture. That's a city in that is the capital city of Croatia, cafe culture during the Habsburg era. Yet its affordability using basic ingredients made it a staple in home kitchens. Cultural significance. This cake is synonymous with celebrations. Croatian mothers traditionally prepare it for weddings, baptisms or Sunday gatherings. Each layer symbolises patience and care, virtues prized in domestic life. The altering vanilla and chocolate pastry also evoke the checkerboard pattern of Croatia's coat of arms, suitably affirming national identity. Why is this important? Margarita emphasised resistance during Yugoslavia's economic hardship, because before the war broke out, Croatia was part of Yugoslavia. During Yugoslavia's economic hardship, households relied on this dessert to make milestones without luxury ingredients. Today it remains a nostalgic emblem of maternal love and ingenuity. Preparation. 6 thin sheets of buttery pastry are baked, then layered with vanilla and chocolate custard. The cake is chilled, sliced into rectangles and glazed with a glossy chocolate shell. The result is a textural symphony, crisp layers yielding to velvety cream. Global spread. Variations appear in Serbia, Hungary and Austria. Yet Croatia's vision is distinct from its minimalist elegance and emphasis on contrast over complexity. Real story. In 1952, a Zagreb maker famously carried monk through a sandstorm to her daughter's wedding. The cake arrived intact, becoming a legend of maternal devotion. The bistro's recipe, infused with lavender from heaven, nods to the tale of perseverance. And finally, we have the drink, which is a drink called Rosa. Sit this and tell me you don't hear Trump playing that history. Rosa, which is translates into English as grape brandy, traces its lineage to tribes who distilled grapes as early as the 4th century BCE. Refined under Roman rule and perfected by medieval monks, it became Croatia's answer to Italian grape. The name Rosa, which translates into English as vine in Croatian, honours the vineyards. Cultural significance. The brandy is the lifeblood of hospitality, offered to guests as a welcoming ritual. It embodies the Dalmatian, a home without leisure is a boat without oars. It's also integral to a leisurely state of Mediterranean contentment, often enjoyed at sunset with figs and almonds. Why it's important. Rosa represents terrier. Each batch captures the essence of its grapes, whether the floral or the robust pelvic male of distillation methods passed through generations, scarred regional identity against globalisation. Preparation. Post-harvest grape province, skins, seeds, stems is fermented, then double distilled in copper skills. Aged in oak barrels, it acquires notes of vanilla and honey. The bistro's version infused with rosemary from the Crask plantation adds a habeas twist. Global spread. Croatian immigrants introduced Rosa to Chile, Australia, and California's Central Valley. Sometimes some sommeliers now hail it as a versatile dish, pairing it with dark chocolate or all types of cheese. Real story. In 1895, a sailor named Anton Roderick survived a shipwreck clutching a barrel of Rosa. He later claimed the brandy kept his blood warm in icy waters. The bistro's signature cocktail, the sailor's toast, blends Rosa with Adriatic honey served in a copper mug, a tribute to Anton's tenacity. Conclusions finish off the episode. The Butterfly Princess Bistro is more than a dining venue. It's a stage where Croatia's culinary heritage performs with theatrical flair. Through Gadget and Zorro, Margarita and Rosa, the menu weaves narratives of survival, community and joy. Each dish is a testament to the Adriatic's enduring spirit. By infusing tradition with royal whimsy and a dash of social media savvy, the bistro invites patrons to savour not just flavours, but the stories of fishermen, bakers and sailors who shaped a nation's palate. As Her Majesty might declare, bon appetit and let the play on. Right. Another part. Right, Culinary Dispensary, a Croatian-inspired Odyssey at the Butterfly Princess Bistro. The Butterfly Princess Bistro, a whimsical enclave where regional charm meets coastal authenticity, invites diners on a journey through Croatia's sun-drenched landscapes with its cultured menu, blending tradition and playful irrelevance. The bistro's Croatian-inspired offerings, Gadget and Zorro, Margarita and Rosa transcend mere substance, embodying centuries of history, culture pride and the Adriatic soul. To fully appreciate these dishes, one must first understand the mosaic of influences and traditions that define Croatian cuisine itself, a tapestry woven by geography, conquest and resilience. The essence of Croatian cuisine, a regional mosaic. Croatian cuisine is not a melody but a vibrant patchwork shaped by its diverse geography. The azure coastline of Dalmatia, the fertile plains of Slovenia, the truffle-rich forests of Iceland, and the alpine valleys of Zagreb, each region's terrier and history have cultivated distinct flavours, yet all shares a relevance for fresh seasonal ingredients and a legacy of cross-cultural exchange. Historical influences. Croatia's culinary identity has been shaped by millennia of crossroads civilization, Iranian and Roman roots. Ancient tribes foraged wild herbs and fish with the Adriatic, while Romans introduced olive oil, wine, and wine. Venetian maritime trade. Coastal regions absorbed Italian techniques such as pasta making and seafood stews during Venetian rule. Ottoman intrusion. Inland areas like Slovenia adopted Turkish staple stuffed mushrooms, grilled mincemeat, and fat phyllo-based sweets like baklava. Austro-Hungarian refinement. The north embraced Central European comfort foods, goulash, strudels and creamy cakes, reflecting Habsburg Catholic cultures. This empire created a cuisine both rustic and sophisticated, where Mediterranean lightness meets Balkan heartiness. Regional diversity. Dalmatia, coastal Croatia. The Adriatic bounty regions here, dishes like Dodgina Northern Zorro, mussels in grilled fish, nagrib, and octopus salad, emphasise simplicity using olive oil, garlic, and fresh herbs. Eastern known as Croatia's Tuscany. This peninsula boasts truffles and appetite, asparagus, and wine. Specialists include ham-rolled pasta with truffle sauce and merry with cured meats. Slovenia, Eastern cuisine, hearty and paprika spiced. This region's fare includes smoked sausage, river fish stew, and cabbage rolls. Croatia alpine climate inspires comfort food like turkey with shredded pasta, cheese-filled pastry, and custard cream cake. Staple ingredients. Seafoods, artichokes, sardines, and shellfish thrive in the Adriatic's pristine waters. Olive oil, Croatia's liquid gold, particularly from Bernic and with rivals Italian and Greek varieties. Cheese in pursuit, dried ham and pig island cheese from sheep grazing or herb-scented pastures are iconic. Wild herbs, rosemary, sage, and baby leaf grow abundantly, infusing dishes with aromatic growth. Cultural significance. Food in Croatia is a ritual of togetherness. Meals stretch for hours accompanied by lively debates and folk songs. Festivals like Reykjavik's Kari or Dubrovnik's Feast of St. Blaise features communal feasts where recipes passed through generations take centre stage. Even the act of preparation of preparing packet, a meat and vegetable dish stew cooked under a bell-like lid becomes a social event requiring patience and shared labour. Modern recognition. Croatian cuisine has recently gained global acclaim with Michelin stars awarded to restaurants like Monty in Reykjavik and 360 in Dubrovnik. Chefs are reimagining traditions, for example, using Adriatic aglo or farmed mushrooms while preserving the soul of home cooking. So right, I love right. So conclusion. Croatia on a plate. The Butterfly Princess Bistro's menu is a mascot of Croatia itself, a nation where land and sea converse through flavour, where history simmers in every pot, and where meals are a celebration of life's richness. From the delicate muscles of Dalmatia to the layered sweetness of Zagreb's margarita, each dish tells a story of survival, adaptation, and pride. In a world increasingly homogenised, Croatian cuisine stands as a definitely flavourful testament to the beauty of regional identity. As the princess herself might proclaim, may it be sweet to you, and may every bite echo timeless songs. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this month's visit to the Butterfly Princess Bistro. I hope you've enjoyed this culinary exploration of Croatia. And thank you very much for joining us this month at the Butterfly Princess Bistro. And I very much hope you can join us again next month, where we will be delving into another country's inspired menu, but I will not be revealing the name of that menu until the 3rd of November. So the next instalment of the Butterfly Princess Bistro will be recorded and put out on the 7th of November, and I will be and then I will be. But before then, I will be announcing the name of the country we're visiting. I will, in the meantime, I will reveal the name of the country that our next menu is inspired by from the 3rd of November. That will be posted on the Butterfly Princess Show Facebook page and Instagram page. And don't forget to follow the Butterfly Princess Show on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram for all other educational content. Thank you for joining me, and take care. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Bye for now.